EcoBank. Foremost, before Orange Liberia, EcoBank is now an official sponsor of Truth FM, all public affairs programs, with several opportunities, including us and you who are listening at us. All you need, just download EcoBank app on your mobile phone and open an account with EcoBank and tell your employer to deposit your salary into that EcoBank account. What are the benefits? You will always get salary advance payment. Salary advance payment. When you're broke, 50%, tell EcoBank, you don't have to go to the bank. Use your mobile phone and transact. You want salary advance. If you're making $500, take 250. Wait. We have a very low interest at 3%. You want to check it out? 3% EcoBank. And it is the only EcoBank that does this one. Other than that, the rest is mumbo jumbo. Yes. So, this is the other sponsor, Orange.
Right on. Thank you.
My name is Philip Kumako. I'm in charge of mobile applications for EcoBank. Today I'd like to talk to you about the EcoBank Express account. Do you know you can open a bank account without having to go visit a bank branch? Do you also know that you can open a bank account without having to fill all the paperwork that is normally associated with opening a bank account? Yes, this is true. This is what the EcoBank Express account offers you. The EcoBank Express account is a digital account that is opened using just your mobile number. This account allows you access to a wide range of banking services that is available today. To open an EcoBank Express account, you have two options. The first option allows you to use a smartphone and the internet to open your Express account. To use this option, you need to visit the Google Play Store or the App Store to look for the EcoBank mobile app and install on your smart device.
So you heard it for yourself, and you heard it for yourself as well on the EcoBank. I'm sure you've begun downloading the app now. Yes, salary advance payment, a big boost. Magdalene is now in studio. Good afternoon to you. How are you?
Chief, how are you doing? I'm good. I'm very concerned about you. How did you go home? And how was the night?
Yes, I went home as usual, long distance, drove safely, Burraville, and then here I am. I was one of the first persons here this morning.
Okay.
Yes.
Because of
No, I'm an early morning bird. Yes, nothing less.
Instigated.
Nothing more, nothing less.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm told you were delivering a speech somewhere.
Yes, Yes, I did.
Okay.
And I'm back.
What was
Thank you.
What was the theme?
Oh, inspiring emerging leaders. Yeah,
Inspiring emerging leaders.
inspiring emerging leaders of the Bishop Matthew Norwood High School right down the road.
Okay.
Yeah, right down the road.
Did you talk to the seniors
Yes, I
about
mean,
the recruitment?
oh no, I didn't. Unfortunately, but I've included them on the list right now to drop a communication. I mean, we are partners now, so it will not be difficult to uh, to to inform them about our upcoming or whatever that we plan, our upcoming activities of the journalism school.
Okay, thank you very much. So tomorrow is World Malaria Day. World Malaria Day. The government of Liberia on yesterday launched the anti-malaria vaccine and announced it on yesterday. Other private institutions are buttressing government's effort. One is the Mark Diagnostic Clinic on Webland Road. Singbe Skillful Opati Yila is the medical doctor there. He's announcing, as we said last week, it's going to be a free malaria test for the communities. Good afternoon to you, Skillful. We're good. How are you? Okay, so tomorrow is World Malaria Day. I don't know whether it should be World Malaria or Anti-Malaria Day, but tell us, last week we talked about free malaria testing by you. Are you ready for that tomorrow?
We have set our keys across our house and daughters, and we're ready for tomorrow, and we begin on Friday, 26th of April.
Oh, so is extended to Friday, the free testing
Right, this is just free malaria treatment.
of testing and treatment.
When you are tested positive, then we provide anti-malarial medicine for you, tablets. So just to bit of slight correction or oversight, I'm not a medical doctor, I'm a clinical and research.
Man, I don't want telling you say Dr. Skillful. What are you? Man, wait, man. They get people passing with medicine in bucket all over and they call it and say, Doctor, I get clinical and what? Laboratory technician, research scientist, and then you say you know. All right, let's hear you.
So please, we is in on level of tomorrow day, tomorrow one event. And we at the level of the private sector, we try to wise to focus government effort and also provide our social corporate responsibilities to our community at large. So tomorrow we will start at 8 o'clock in the morning. Walk in here, if they have a history of malaria, just walk in here, we pay about data, and then we prick your finger and do your test. In 15, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, get a result. If you are positive, we'll provide you free malaria tablet, especially the one of the initial standard. The initial standard is called the antimeter anticipate tablet. So we have that here and for our patients or for our clients tomorrow morning. You come here, we inform the public to come here as fast as those take over the webland, Jalusha community, we call it Bala community. Just walk in here and tell us to come on malaria test. You will do your test, and then if you are positive, we give you your tablet to take it to continue.
Okay, so but I get confused. World Malaria Day, anti-malaria day. Maui Wilson said is World Malaria Day. Why we can say anti-malaria day?
So it's about providing global awareness to the deadly disease that continue to kill our people. So that day tomorrow, people will be informed of what malaria does to the body, the number of persons, the mortality and mobility rate in the world. People will be informed of those things and better of prevention in order to get away from malaria virus or mosquito rather than malaria infection. So these are days that we want to call it anti-farm, but it's more about public awareness for the disease and how it can be prevented, how it serious side effects of it as mobility and mortality rate.
Okay, so the government launched a vaccine yesterday, and I'm reading on the groundbreaking history of world's first malaria vaccine is now out. And as a medical practitioner, tell me, how far are we from eradicating this childhood killer?
Well, Chris, in my medical practitioner, I think we are yet still far from there, because the fact is that if you only have the vaccine, you still need to follow measures to have these vectors also to also deal with the vectors. Now you have them sterilized, or you cannot eradicate them from the ecosystem. But if you sterilize them, well, until then, with the sanitation we have in our country, in our continent, we are still, I think for many man, we are still far. And besides, our consider biology or geopolitics is that there's a challenge for us in Africa who are so dependent on global funding.
Okay, so let's talk about tomorrow's event at your clinic. You said you are set. The influx of people could just overwhelm you on tomorrow. You said you anticipate a huge turnout.
So this is how we do it. Like I said earlier, we get about data, and then you come in, we do your triage for the vectors. Because we also want to reduce just unnecessary testing. Also, you can tell us I want to do tests. So
Yeah, because somebody will come tomorrow, they get charged with kinjus, they come to you just the steps say, I want tests. I know some people. I know it's going to be cost intensive for you. Do you see it obligatory to do this free testing and treatment to the people?
So that we can have a mutual relation on ourselves. And besides doing the mortality rate of on a special occasion, I do think that is my obligation to offer for part of this global fight.
Okay, congratulations to you on tomorrow, and thanks for your nationalistic action on tomorrow, and hope the people will turn up. Already, I know they've been knocking at your doors. Some people even that was last week, right? Okay, thank you very much, Singbe Skillful Opati Yinla Junior, Senior. Okay, no, a product of Advantage High Schools those days, studying, doing colored nuts, not to sleep, and sleeping on cassava roasted one. Today, clinical. Yeah, they got that. The one in one plastic, they get a sugar place over the garbage. Yeah, man. Sometimes I can really go down and eat this type of food just to remember those days. Skipper, thank you so much for your humanitarian service. Have a wonderful day on tomorrow.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Also coming up on this transmission, the Supreme Court has ruled against President Joseph Yuma Boakar's appointment of individuals at tenured position, especially at LTA, Telecommunication Authority, NAFA, the National Registry, and the National Lottery, but ruled against Wilson Tapper's argument that he was legitimately placed there as the tenured government official at the Environmental Protection Agency.
So he lost it?
He lost. So we come.
Yeah, we
But the Supreme Court went on to say Barker's action was based on procedural error. Let's see whether we can talk to some legal luminaries to give additional meaning to the Supreme Court opinion. If we can get, we will do it amateurly. How we understand it. As a matter of fact, we can read lines, we can understand words and stuff like that. But first, this is our next step.
When the lion really come, and my shepherd dog can take a boop. When the lion really come, and my shepherd dog can take a boop. When the lion really come, and my shepherd dog can take a boop.
So we always said we use the Nibaman radio station to promote Lofa County Sports Association. Lofa has qualified for the Morovia Showdown at the expense of Grand Bassa and Mangibi counties. It didn't come in vacuum. Real mobilization. But we see him running out of cash. I know it would have happened this way because this is not an election year. And this is the problem. I feel so sorry for my darling Lofa County. So you want we should break Momosaurus down now? No. He can't do all. Hey, man. Bapolu people complaining as well. They called me up. They said none of the two senators, allegedly, had turned out to the team. I said this is not an election year. You're not going to get a Liberian politician around. Two sons of Lofa County are already in studio. How can I hear my name, my town name, or calling me? They beat around the place, Bokeza, Vonjama, Konya, all the places. They couldn't call Colime at least. Anyway, but this is the son of Colime. This is the son of Colime Town that's given over 150 broadcasts out to Lofa County for the past 2 years. Multiply that, $150 per hour times 150. How much have I contributed? Gentlemen, good afternoon to you. Yes. No, that one name will call back here. That one name. Yes. I call about me. I am the messenger of the country devil.
Maafina.
Yes, sir.
Antifina. Where are you coming from? You call your Antifina.
Antifina.
So don't worry, we'll raise small money today. I know we all broken. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Well, with all the mobilization put into place, raising money, this, that, I know how difficult it is. And I don't know whether this is your first experience. For me, I've experienced this over, as long as it's not an election year, the average Liberian politicians from these various subdivisions will not identify, not all now, but majority will not identify with their county football or kickball team, basketball or what have you. Emmanuel Kotu,
Yes.
how are you?
I'm good. Thank you.
Kahine?
Yeah, it's a great pleasure to be here in the studio. D. Kahine Sengbe is my name, and this year I have decided not to sit back. In the past, I have been supporting our county's team, but I have been doing it in the background. But this is the time for me to come up and join the bandwagon because this is our time. We need to win it, and we're here to mobilize so you show that Lofa wins it. So, Koluba, thank you for having me here. Entefinda, I look in there.
Hey, you look at that.
Don't waste our
I
time.
don't talk.
Don't waste our time here.
Yeah, but the way they been there,
Mhm.
and then we also
Guys, versatile.
Honestly, my nigga.
Yes. So Kolahu Vonjama, Kolahu Vonjama, Foya Vonjama. This is an all local affair. Imagine in the studio owned by a Nimba County man. Sorry, Kotu, man, we are at the edge now. We need money. We need money. We need money. This airtime we're giving you is free of charge. That's our contribution. We need money. Where are we?
Yeah, first of all, I would like to say thank you to you, Koliba, and you at Antifinda for the opportunity. The last time we came here, we call our people, we saw some of them coming to the Invisible Park, to support the team. We raised small money, but right now we need more because as it stands, our boys are on camp and the girls are on camp. It's not like in the counties where you could say, okay, they just manage. They put get a hotel in the county would say maybe they will not get clients or to attend or to come to their places, so they will accept anything. But for Monserrado, it's a different ball game, and you need to find food for the girls and the boys on mission, so it's not easy. We some of our leaders have come in to help us, but we still need more support, and that's the reason why we decided to reach out to you and Interfinda and the rest of the team. Those are on radio to be able to help us raise funds. So what we're doing today, we have come to do a little bit of calling on our people to be able to support us. So we have a mobile money account number that we want to be announcing on the radio, and those who are from Lofa and those who not just from Lofa, if you have some people are Lofian by association, for instance, maybe the liability listening to us right now, you get some friends from Lofa County.
Yeah, but I'm here. As a matter of fact,
So that's the reason we are in the studio. So this weekend on Sunday, Lofa is playing, and we are going against Bomi County. So our boys have already started practicing, but we need money. I mean, some are saying, "Oh yeah, money, money, money. We need money." The thing that can make out to dance, that money. Yesterday I was at the girls' kickball parties, right? And they were all down. So Mama Sa and the rest of the team, we decided to pull 1,500 liberty. We say they divided the team into two. And you could see how these girls were playing just to win that 1,500 for because they had two teams. They seemed looked like they were playing.
Yes.
Okay.
So it was competitive. They put all their time into it. And what about going to play against Bomi County? And we didn't get money. You didn't get money for the people that are on camp. And we need money. That's exactly what we're here for.
Okay, so listen, this broadcast is exclusive Lofa. If you are not from Lofa, but you not be stopped from listening and contributing to Lofa's situation. If you're not from Lofa and you're from Bomi, do not interfere with this. I'm talking to Betty Johnson Bio. She just texted online that you're playing my county Bomi, but we'll flog you. I will delete this comment and maybe block you and unblock you after we shall have left. This is Kaina. So Kotu just gave the introductory statement. Yes, we don't want to call it a national emergency, but there is a dire need for catch for Lofa County. Yes. Use your journalistic training to persuade some of our citizens. Let them come up. What is always our problem? I just wish we could just, if we're country on our own, we just sell half of Wakizi Mountain for iron ore something. We pull it behind the team. Yes. Kaina, let's hear you.
Yeah, and because Wodogizi Wild is in Lofa, belongs to all Liberians, so we don't want to sell it to support them. We don't want to sell it to support them. But I mean, but on a very serious note, I think it's about time that we take initiative and pride in our country and the things that we like. I mean, there are a lot of saying out there, oh, why should Lofa be crying or calling for money when the president comes from Lofa? And we say, no, we're raising our money. We don't want people to think that because the president is from Lofa, the president does not have all the money. So we ourselves want to take it as our own initiative as people from Lofa country to contribute to what we want to enjoy. And sporting activities unite us. That's why we keep saying one Lofa. So all of the tribes, and not just the tribe, but everybody that is in Lofa, associated with Lofa, whether you are friends, you are in-law, you are from Grand Basso, but you know one of your, like for me, one of my half is from Basso, and one is from Lofa, my father from Lofa. So I put all my energies in. And even if people who are in other counties, who those counties have been defeated, we have one of the parents from those counties and the second one from Lofa. It is now time that all of us put our weight and support behind Lofa. So what are we doing to raise resources to support the boys and the girls and to cheer the team up? We've organized a series of activities, and one of them is what we started today, right now. We call it the radio rally. This radio rally, we come and talk about the thing and open the lines. We call it mobile money number. Both Lone Star and Orange, and we would expect anybody out there who has 1 cent, 2 cents, it could be $1. Every dime and nickels count. That's what we have. That's our team. Every dime and nickels count. So today we're starting it at 2 FM here, and then on Friday morning we'll be on Prime FM, and then in the evening time at about 3 p.m. we're hoping to be on the bumper show on the state radio. So that tells you we've sat down, we've strategized, we've talked that these are some of the things we can do, because you have people, Lofan, who will be listening to all of these shows. And not all of them will be listening to 2 FM, and some of them will be listening to ERBC when we get there, and Prime FM as well. So we want to be as holistic and much as possible to ensure that we reach out to our people across the country. So then on Friday also we will have what we call the street rally. We have a pickup going around with people blasting the airway with Lofa song and asking people to contribute whatever they can contribute to ensure that we succeed. So that is what we're starting here, and we're going to continue it. And we want to appeal to the consciences of all our Lofa brothers and sisters to support this initiative. The next thing we are doing, and we're encouraging our Lofa brothers and sisters across government ministry and agency to create a small chat room of yourself, among yourself, go in there and mobilize. For example, at the LRA, those who are working there, the Lofans who are there, we organize a small chat room where everyone there is to contribute whatever they can. And then we will put the contribution together. We call the local mobilization team to come there and receive the little points we'll be able to give as our contribution. So we open all of these means whereby our Lofan brothers and sisters can be able to join us in the process of mobilizing and making Lofa take the trophy back to Mount Wologizi.
And just to add up, I know we already ended, like Kahine said, we have a mobile money number, and we want to read it out. We have
so please read it out.
Yeah, on Oliver said today we'll raise over $1,000 on your show. So let's see if we can do it as a challenge out there to all Lothians. The number is 0881-228863, and we got a phone right there in the studio with us. We want to see if we can raise in the next 30 minutes at least $1,000 on this radio. 0881-228863 for those who are using Lone Star. Again, 0881-228863. And for those who are on Orange Money, the number is 0772-742376. 0772-742376. Those who are on Orange Money. And we have those call it. Don't call the number. The number we're saying that those who are outside calling it, don't call this number. We say you should send the money there. Send your mobile money to it. Don't call. I see people calling. Don't call the number. You can just take your mobile money account. And if not, even 500 I'll send it to that number 0881 228863. And the name there is the chairperson, Mama Kamara. Mama Kamara is the name on that number. You can just send it. We have it here in the studio with us. The number again is 0881 228863. We're asking our listeners out there to be able to contribute to local counties.
So a lot of our listeners are always on Orange, and I advise that you repeatedly call Orange mobile money account.
All right, so Orange mobile money account number is 0772 74 2376. 0772 74 2376 for Orange money. Again, I see people trying to call it. Don't call it.
Get the studio's number. Christopher could announce if there's a call number.
Yeah, I think because
you want to call in and say something.
Yeah, but we can't. We just want for you to say.
They don't behave like Pommy County people. What they say, send them money. Yeah, man. They said send. They say call. Yes.
Send money. Don't call that number. We need to say father, or whatever you get.
Yeah, my
just send it. That's how you can call. Don't call.
Okay, so anyone, and since you don't want to say you want call, maybe some people say you go so places and collect.
Yeah.
So 077 51 44 278. 077 51 44 278.
Yeah, yes. Those who want to call the radio to make your contribution, or you want us to come to you, we can come there. But why he announced that if you are home or you're somewhere around your market or in your office, and you are from Lofa, you want to make contribution, you can just do it by sending to mobile money while we're in the studio for the next, I think, 25 minutes. You can just send. I'll be reading the number out. Just to, those who will send, if you send, we'll be able to. Okay, so I've just received $30 US. I've received $30. Yeah, from one Buku Williams. Yeah, Buku Williams.
Buku, thank you. So we left with $970.
Yeah.
We got a raise. Let me talk to this. Hello. Yes, what's your name? You from Lofa? My man, move from here, man. You see the reason why I don't want to take.
All right, so
Mexico. What's the Mexico like that? They call it like bombing people. What's that?
We received liberty from one Tengbe. Yeah, Tengbe, Augustine Tengbe.
Thank you,
He
Augustine.
just sent 500 liberty.
Anybody
Have what?
leave that man. Leave that man.
Yeah, have what is it?
And this one from Momo.
I mean, we here for serious man. Where is the Land Rover GT? We're talking here, man.
All right, we have Momo Kone just sent 200 liberty.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. So, hold on. Where is he?
You get country here?
Yeah.
But you there? You there? You came to Monrovia River G? We're talking about now.
Yeah.
And the man who said he wanted River G to join the Second Society.
We just received another 500 liberty from Anthony T. Jara. Thank you so much, Anthony. We appreciate it. Those out there, you can also.
Mr. Jara, how much he said?
500 liberty.
Yeah,
they also have. We just received $5 US from George Gaffon.
Okay, so keep sending. Please announce the number.
Okay, the number again.
Hello?
All right, what we're trying to do, if you are not listening to us, you can send the money to 0. Okay.
Yeah, how much you sending?
Thank you.
Thank you, yeah. Those are the people who want to hear.
Yeah, I'm reaching to I got 3 more. Let me see. Okay, this one from we receive 1,000 Sorry, 10,000. Yeah, 10,000 Liberian dollars from Game. Yeah, from Game Kobe. Yeah, I think this one I wasn't okay. I wasn't on it. So, but you can keep the mobile money number is 0881228863.
Let me tell you something funny happening here. Online. I don't know why I'm reading the online messages.
We'll find out for the screen.
And I'm getting a friend. This is what Betty Johnson in bio said. She said she's from Bombing, but her husband is from Lofa. But this is what she said. Money is not problem for Bombing. President from Lofa, but his wife, long-term partner from Bombing. Therefore, you know the power of a woman. The money from Lofa will be diverted to Bombing. But people, but let's see, that's what we are very good at. We Lofans. Eh? What this lady is saying?
Why you good at? Tell me. I mean, not people in some space. Why you good at?
No, the Lofans, they're good at following their women and leave their camp. It will not happen in this case. Whether you president, whether you president or not.
But I think we should be supporting Babylon.
Those who are calling, please don't call them. Just say a small, contribution.
Hello, what's your name and how much you sent?
Don't call it.
That 500 you just said, we're not here now.
Yeah, the small money you go, yeah.
Thank you very much, Alan.
Yeah, man.
Mary Becca, I like it. Hey. Okay.
Having said that, that's what I was saying. The man reading that one River G man just call and start disturbing.
Say why you just saying Kissy? I understand all. I understand. Bareka tau.
Wait.
What in there?
What in is okay. All right, so all right, I want to say thank you to this person, Onus Williams, sent $300, and the number like our interest, the number is 0881 228863 0881 228863, and the orange money is 0772 742376 0772 742376.
Yeah, hello. T. Patrick. Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Let me say good afternoon to
how much you sending? Leave all those pleasantries. Yeah, but how much you sending? Before you come there, DJ Lomez, 500 you call already.
We thank you money better yet today.
Yes, let's go now. So send it to the number right now.
One.
Number 5 is to my heartbeat.
All right, thank you, T. Patrick. Thanks so much.
Yeah, 0881 228863 0881 228863 or 0772 742376. We are begging all of you. We need money to support the boys, please.
Okay, so I'm going to play a song for the whole Lofa as we try to collect the numbers and send. We need this money. We need this money. We need this money.
QFM 95.1, Market Home of Liberia.
Six tribal groupings out of 16. Lofa County, the great. Lofa people, they say Lofa County, they didn't say Momo Saros. Let's bring this one down. Kaina, what did they say? Igbani? They say we all won. Kaina?
Yeah, sure.
Are you there?
I'm here.
Yeah. You see? Excellent display.
About
yeah.
Unity. And
Unity, yeah.
Yeah, we all won.
That was 2009. 2009 when Lofa hosted the independence celebration. You can hear some familiar names. PP Boakai then. Superintendent Kotima is now Director General of the GSA, making his return there now as Director. Has he reached out to you people?
I think the other members of the committee are working to reach out to him. So I think they're reaching to some of our big people, and we can.
What's our small kupi?
We can only hope that when they get there, they can be able to.
What's our small kupi, Chief?
The who?
Small kupi. Has he reached out?
This committee.
We have a different group. The mobilization, the people that get out in those surfaces that are going around to those places, you know.
Okay.
We are basically on the radio.
We are doing the media publicity.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So. But I mean, we'll reach out to majority of them, and they have promised. And just so you know, the last time we came here, we had Thomas Farah. He was unable to come to the invisible plaque, but he sent out $2,000.
Okay.
US, and then the Councillor General also gave $1,000 US. You know, so.
And we should mention these names because. When you say what?
Yeah.
No.
No, let's take this person. Hello? What's your name? More about how much is sending?
An agent, right? Okay.
Okay. Please check for one Victor as agent.
I'm looking.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much. This one.
People keep don't call, and then I also receive messages. They tell the phone and they say memory full messages.
And you can't delete.
I deleted some of them.
Oh, but okay.
Yeah, that is it. But you know, you can still send the money. We'll see it. At the end of the day, we'll announce all those who have, make some contributions. 0881 22 8863. 0881 22 8863, and those who are on orange money is 0772 742376. 0772 742376. Please, whatever you have.
All the local people in Habel, what's going on? Most of you get called on the state of the nation. This is the time now to show love. Habel.
And Margibi.
Yes. Unification City.
Yeah.
Those are deposit area for we are deposited.
That is the reason why actually we are on the radio, because we'll be able to get to some other people around here in town. But there are people who are out there, even in the very bombing we are going to. Now is the time for them to even show that they believe in Lofa, the strength of Lofa, while they are there talking about the game, and they can begin to send their support that, yes, we're in the county. Because for me, personally, I grew up in bombing. from a little boy, from being 1 year until I was 16 years before I came to town. But when it comes to the game at this level and where we are, of course, Lofa is always on my heart because that's my county. So we calling on everybody, whether you are in Majibi, you are listening to us, whether you are even in Bapulu, wherever you are right now, this is an opportunity to be able to make that history. That yes, we were part of it. Lofa won it, and I contributed, and I'm proud that I contributed to ensure that the boys win. And if you don't, then it means you are one of those persons who failed to support the team to get to where we're supposed to. And you don't want that guilt to be on your head. So contribute whatever you can. Even if you can send $100, you can buy 2-3 bags of water for some players to drink on the football.
And talking about, I want to say thank you to this person called Kohine, Moses Kohine. Just sent us 1,000 Liberty, appreciate it. Another person on the Orange Money, they sent $500. That's from I think an agent. I don't know. I think Sylvester. Oh, yeah, one Sylvester. Yeah, 500 Liberty. And this person also on Orange Money, the person is saying additional 500 from unknown name. Then we have this other person here. 200 Liberty.
Yeah, thank you. Please put the first of all, we are now person about we were sending I send my own to agent. I don't have a partner.
Okay.
We are receiving money from agent only that the name is not.
The name is not there. They not put your name.
Yeah.
But we appreciate it. When you go to your Orange agent, say you want to say, I think we appreciate 1,000 Liberty, 500 Liberty, 200 Liberty. This one coming from Tamba Josiah. He sent us 500 Liberty. Thank you so much, Josiah. We appreciate it. Just so you can get this. And then somebody saying, all right, again, the number for us is 0772 742376. 0772 742376. Or if you're on Lone Star is 0881 228863. We'll appreciate anything. $1 Liberty, $2 Liberty. We appreciate it. Just send it to that number. We really appreciate it for that.
So we're here for the next 7 minutes, and even if they leave the airwave or leave studio, the numbers are now pinned on your phone. You can use it to send your contribution for a water cost. This is a Lofa County affair, and our county deserves better. Our people back home, they play their part, and the officials have played their part. I know what they went through in Kakata, Magibi County. Yes, like Sengbe said, he grew up in Bombing. He must have some stakes in Bombing. I have my farm in Bombing, but that is not going to spare Bombing. This is how you give back to your county once in so many years.
Guess what?
What?
So I was working out and I received this message from the CEO. He says, Mr. Benedict said, go get patient here. Lofa receive money on my station to be my any person of all funds raised today will go to Nima County team. You see, you be bragging if you
But the thing, I'm going to do the thing in CPR. I've always said I will use the Nima Men's radio station and promote my county. The radio stations in Lofa, I mean, with no offense, they don't reach down here. So the little opportunity we have, Mr. Benedict, thank you. You've always been there for Lofa. The fact that you have always given us the space. That's why we gave you a rousing welcome when you last entered Vonjama 2 years ago.
You are enjoying the play.
Yes. The man said, I won't go back into, but I'm enjoying the ambience of Vonjama. That time I was just about to start getting cool. Yes, thank you, Mr. Benedict. But we use a little space. Nima don't hold us responsible. We all were created in 1964, for God's sake.
Yes.
Yes, we are family. As a matter of fact, politically, we eating in the same pot.
We strong together.
We are strong.
And this one, SAAH Successful also sent 500 Liberty.
Okay.
SAAH Successful, thank you.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate it.
I think I'm a family member.
Why the Kissy people can take the
the
English name last?
300
Sir
Liberty.
Joseph.
Okay, that's more.
That's the money I forget. Yeah.
Taka, one Taka.
Yeah.
I hope I got the name correct.
I just received the CEO, the outgoing CEO message. I just not coming.
Oh, what's up, lady?
Yeah, God get patient. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Lofa raising money on my station to beat my county. 30% of all funds raised today will go to Nimba. Yeah, man. We gotta do that.
For me, for crazy, I mean, we just taking like 20 or 25 minutes, and you might not take the rest of the day to use the station. I mean, that's part of the solidarity.
The no, I don't. Maka shies away from supporting Nimba. I don't know. Let him take the TBS.
He's supporting Lofa.
Yeah. So if we can get any more injection, we say thank you. But Betty, so you will exploit? No, we're not exploiting bombing. We are making bombing self-sufficient in food production. She said if you exploit bombing and be supporting Lofa, we increasing taxes on Chris's farm. Thank you very much.
So,
You're welcome there.
Rebecca, thank you for the money you sent. 500.
So Sylvester W. called Junior says I actually sent 400 LD as my initial contribution.
Oh, so
We the both people will say initial, that means
yeah,
more coming. More coming. Yeah. This is just a moment to say Mr. Benedict just embarrassed Lofa one for all. Say okay. Okay, so my contribution.
No, but we're asking Mr. Benedict to also contribute.
That's what I'm about to say now. Say we don't have shame, we offense. We use it. Let you just complete the shamelessness and say, okay, are you jetting into your account $2,000? Simple.
Mr. Benedict and liability.
So I know we should be
Hello?
working.
Yes. Yeah, we say, Mom, what's your name?
Okay.
Rose, you sound so sweet, man.
Why
you making let me check out a private contact? Okay.
Yeah, so the chair myself visited him and he gave us the amount of 20,000 like $100.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, so that's what I wanted to verify.
Thank you, Rose. Thank you, Rose.
Thanks, my Rose.
Thank you, Rose, for the.
Okay.
And thanks for the guys in the studio.
Okay. Thank you very much. All right. So that's it, gentlemen.
Yeah. Yeah. So
we've reached to a logical conclusion.
yeah, let me just run through one more time what we have for the rest of the day before Sunday. Also Friday, Lofen can look into major communities like David Johnson, Barnaby Junction, New York Junction, Freeport, and other places. We will have our team moving around on the pickup, singing and shouting Lofa song and waiting for whatever contribution they can provide. On Friday morning at 8, Lofen who are listening and who may want to contribute but did not have the opportunity to do now can join us on Prime FM. And then that same Friday at 3 p.m. we'll also be on ERBC on the Bumper Show. So we have enough time that people can be able to mobilize and make their own contribution. So we want to say thank you for giving us the opportunity. Those of you who have had some time to contribute and you still want to contribute, the numbers have been announced, and we can assure you that everything will be transparently expended. We will either text you the amount that have been collected from here today, so that probably you can announce it before the show ends, hopefully so. But that's what we can say to everyone. We need you to come on board. Like me, who used to be in the background, just contributing from the back. Now I'm on my feet. So that all of us join together to make Lofa succeed.
And
So,
tomorrow, Chris, we're having celebrities from Lofa County. Will be live on the Lofa County Sport Association page, and probably on the radio station will carry all the celebrity, all the comedians, the actors, the musicians, and everybody will be gathering at the Dr. Clarence areas right in the ELWA at 12 o'clock. We'll go live and to raise the momentum. Our part of the thing is that we want to support our boys, giving them the momentum to beat. I mean, we're not just going to play Birmingham County. We want to beat them convincingly. So we're asking everybody to come on board to support. So tomorrow at 12 will be live, and all of our musicians will be there as well.
okay, so Ziema Gabo is asking how can he contribute. Ziema, just listen to the numbers.
So
Announce once again.
the number
Please
is
announce before we take leave.
0881 22863. Sorry, 0881 228863. 0881 228863. And the other number orange is 0772 742376. Those are the numbers you can make your contribution on. So just in case you are confused, you will see Mamasa Kamara. She's a cheerleader, and this number was purposely set up for this particular event. So it's not her personal stuff, but because we couldn't have the time to, get all of our documents together to go and present to Lone Star, so we decided to just use this one for the event. After the event, this number will be deactivated.
Okay, so you want us to take a break so you can announce how much raised?
Let's check. I don't know, but they keep telling me that the phone is filled.
Okay, let's take this musical break. This is Valley Cable from across the border there in Masanta. Just got a text from Jacobson Colley. You're tuning in direct and not by internet link. Strong frequency. So this is yours. All the fans there in Masanta, Republic of Guinea.
Just a message, just
The man from River G County, Hartford Kia. This one. This is from Lofa County, done in the Loma vernacular. You say you can go to River G to join the Sunday Society. What kind of guy is that? Don't go. Coming up next,
Okay, so we can
an
see.
analysis on state of the nation on the Supreme Court's opinion.
Let's see.
Procedural error. Okay, so let's see. Meanwhile, the United States government has released human rights reports for 2023 on Liberia. Hey man, I was just going through it this morning. Come on, man. Liberia would need to do better. And the government of Joseph Yuma Boakai, can you take cue from this one? Because already Washington has started working on your report for next year. This is State of the Nation on True FM 96.1. The folks are still tabulating, and by the time they finish, they can just cross it over to us. We have to go to another segment, and yes, so here we are. We have to take a break. This break is all about Orange and EcoBank, our biggest sponsor. So first, Orange. Orange. I don't know why Orange is so clear that this when it comes to internet. I don't where they got the body I own the gadget from, as compared to the other. Yeah.
Your family members abroad need to send you money? Worry no more. Henceforth, receive your international money transfers from Europe, USA, and South Africa made via Western Union, MoneyGram, and many more directly into your Orange Money account. At Orange Money, we are family.
Orange Money.
Your family members.
Okay, EcoBank has launched a new salary advance service. So this is for customers who have their salary account with EcoBank. You can request a salary advance via the USD code as a *326#. The bank, EcoBank, will give you 50% of your salary. 50% of your salary. The interest rate is just 3%, not 25%, but 3%. And you will have
My name is Philip
30
Kumaku.
days.
I'm in charge of mobile applications for EcoBank. Today, I'd like to talk to you about the EcoBank Express account. Do you know you can open a bank account without having to go visit a bank branch? Do you also know that you can open a bank account without having to fill all the paperwork that is normally associated with opening a bank account? Yes, this is true. This is what the EcoBank Express account offers you. The EcoBank Express account is a digital account that is opened using just your mobile number. This account allows you access to a wide range of banking services that is available today. To open an EcoBank Express account, you have two options. The first option allows you to use a smartphone and the internet to open your Express account. To use this option, you need to visit the Google Play Store or the App Store to look for the EcoBank mobile app and install on your smart device. Once launched, click on the Get Started button. you'll be presented with options to use the app. Since you intend to open an Express account and you are not an existing EcoBank customer, click on No, I'm new to EcoBank. You will then be prompted to select the country in which you want to open the EcoBank Express account. For this test, we will select Ghana and then enter our mobile number. You'll be presented with the option to review the terms and conditions attached to the use of the EcoBank mobile app, as well as our data privacy policy. If you are okay with these, you click on the Continue button. We will now prompt you to select how you would want to bank with EcoBank. In this case, you will select Express account. We will automatically send a code to the mobile number you provided to verify your identity. As you can see, the code was just automatically read into the app. And once this was verified successfully, you'll be asked to provide your personal details. I will provide my first name, my middle name, my initials, my surname. I will select my date of birth and then provide my email address. I will select my gender. I will then click on the Continue button. I'll be asked to select an ID type to use. In this instance, we will use our mobile number. I will enter my address, and then I can choose to review the terms and conditions associated with the use of the EcoBank Express account. I can then go ahead to create an EcoBank Express account. On the success of the creation of the Express account, customer can then select a 6-digit PIN of their choice for you to use to access the app. You then click on the Continue button. To enable you successfully do a PIN reset or change your PIN as necessary, you are asked to provide answers to a number of secret questions. Once completed, click on Create Profile. You will then be asked to select the option of rewarding someone who referred you if this is applicable. Otherwise, you click on Skip. You'll be prompted to allow the app to access some of your contacts and details, and then voila, you will then be able to immediately start transacting using the account. The second option involves the use of your phone, but this time without internet, so you can use the USSD service if it is available in the country.
Deepak County radio station. How much did we raise?
Yes. Thank you so much again for the time. I think because this was unannounced and we just came abruptly on the radio station, we were able to realize a total of 10,250 Liberian dollars in 35 United States dollars. How did this come? USD for Orange was 0, and then Orange LD was 3,250. For Lone Star, we got 7,000 LD and 35 United States dollars. So you combine the both, you have 10,250 LD and 35 United States dollars. And we want to say thank you to all of those who contributed to this initiative. We know most of you want to do more, and that's why we've announced the other event, the other date on the other station, so you can get set. Be aware that we will do this, and then together we can be able to succeed to make LOFA the champion for this year's National County Meet. Thank you.
Thanks to
and Emmanuel Kotu. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you to everyone who contributed, and may God replenish what you just gave for a worthy cause.
Amen.
Let's take this commercial break to be right back.
At any time, even here.
Right here, right now.
Here too!
Without moving an inch.
Here would be just perfect. Henceforth, send money to your Orange Money account from your bank account and vice versa directly from your mobile phone. A simple and fast solution that is always available to ensure a permanent access to your Orange Money services. Anywhere, anytime, send money to your Orange Money account from your bank account from your mobile phone to cash out, to recharge, to transfer, to pay, to buy. To subscribe to this service, go to your bank branch office partner to the Orange Money service. It's all about what matters to you. Orange. I would like to fund my account at any time.
even here.
Right here, right now.
Here too!
Without moving an inch.
Here will be just perfect.
Henceforth, send money to your Orange Money account from your bank account and vice versa directly from your mobile phone. A simple and fast solution that is always available to ensure a permanent access to your Orange Money services. Anywhere, anytime, send money to your Orange Money account from your bank account from your mobile phone to cash out, to recharge, to transfer, to pay, to buy. To subscribe to this service, go to your bank branch office partner to the Orange Money service. It's all about what matters to you. Orange.
I would like to fund my account at any time, even here.
Right here, right now.
Here too!
Without moving an inch.
Here will be just perfect.
Henceforth, send money to your Orange Money account from your bank account and vice versa directly from your mobile phone. A simple and fast solution that is always available to ensure a permanent access to your Orange Money services. Anywhere, anytime, send money to your Orange Money account from your bank account from your mobile phone to cash out, to recharge, to transfer, to pay, to buy. To subscribe to this service, go to your bank branch office partner to the Orange Money service. It's all about what matters to you. Orange.
I would like to fund my account at any
And for the analysis on the Supreme Court ruling against President Barkai's nomination at various government entity, and then go into the human rights report on Liberia by the United States government as released by the Department of State of the United States, who is the Secretary, Anthony Blinken. And then that will take us up to 4 o'clock. But first, we will give the platform to Magdalene and her young people. They are exploring avenue to make Liberia better for the survival of young people in whatever weak ways they want. For the next 10-15 minutes, you sit, listen to the young people, and when they shall have left, then we come with these analysis. We already got some legal tip-off about what could eventually happen, and tell you what has happened at the EPA. We already told you Wilson Tape has lost against Joseph Barkai's action to remove him from the EPA on grounds that President George Weah himself violated the law creating the EPA in appointing the Leonard Professor Wilson Tape. These and much more coming up in a jiffy. But first, these young people. Maggie?
Yeah, man. You know, you talk about him just we were at the program and he was running to the court. Yeah,
that thing when you were running at that?
Yes, no, I beg you. Don't bring it. We are attending our program. He was served as one of the speakers, and yes, we were there. But he said, "Yeah, I beg to leave." I know we shook hands. He said, "I beg to leave." It told everybody that we're running to the court. But I mean, that's the law is a law, right?
The law is a law. Musa Benedict I know Musa and
Obama
and Barack. Who said this one first? No, don't take that one, Musa. No, don't do that.
Please.
We got an audio here of Barack saying,
no,
but the law is the law.
It depends when they were president.
Man, we shouldn't make this one debatable. I mean, a talking point. Let's talk to the young people.
What?
Why you want to take that?
Mr. Benedict.
Yeah, so please stick within the time.
Yes,
the listeners
sir.
are set.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thanks for your support. Victoria, how you doing? I'm sorry. Victoria? Okay. Very good. So we Victoria, Prince, Emmanuel. By getting everybody's name correct. Edward and Prince. Okay, Edward, Emmanuel, and Victoria. All right, Vicky. Let me begin with you. Where are we now? People are signing up. Okay, sorry. Just call who name your church you from, and yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay.
Youth department, and also I'm the host of this conference this year.
Okay. Madam Host. Yes, Mr. President.
I'm Emmanuel David from the Tabernacle Revenue Ministry International. I'm also a university student, serve as the youth president for the ministry, the youth department also.
Okay.
And I'm Edward M. Smo, senior student at the University of Liberia. I attend the Tabernacle of Refuge Ministry, and I'm the secretary of the youth department of the ministry.
So it's good to have you all here. We're going to do this for the next few minutes. You guys look like you are working somewhere and I just got to run here.
Yeah, a little bit basic today.
Yeah, I understand. I know what it means to host an event.
Yeah.
Especially bringing on people from one place to another, and I mean coming together in a hall, and you have to put things in order. So where are we, Victoria?
So basically, right now, we are there.
It's stressful.
Yes. And it's stressful though, but to be frank, I'm very, very grateful for the team that I have. Working along with the team that we have. It's been at least a bit down a bit, yes. And for now, I can say everything is like in tight, going smoothly. So basically by tomorrow we'll kick off by 9 o'clock.
All right.
So the conference will be by 9. So we advise that you attend in 3 days so that you'll be able to get your certificate.
Okay.
Because if you can attend in 3 days, you will not get a certificate. Because the whole thing is just like a 3-day lesson class that will give you certificate. So if you're not attending all 3, which we are not qualified to get a certificate.
I think I'm you're talking to. But you're not telling me because I'll be here anyway. We'll read our crescent, right? All right. So people signing up, how do you know that people are signing up for the conference beginning tomorrow?
So for this conference this year, what we're doing, well, everywhere that we went to do publicity, we share letters, flyer, we took down numbers. So what we're doing, we're calling them, asking them, and then people are telling us yes, they will be there, the youth department will be there, the school saying yes, our senior division will be there, and other personal stuff that we did, yes, and we are getting the feedback that they will be there. So probably by next year now we will create a platform wherein people will use online now to sign up so we can
sign
know.
up, eh?
Yes.
That's faster.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, Mr. President.
Yeah.
You have additional information for today?
Well, that's an order to my colleagues, and we've been working out a few things to see that the program be a success. And by the grace of God, we are working out a few things like letter was sent to churches and school. We're actually working out to see that things be done regularly. And we actually want them to come soon, those who will attend the conference. Yesterday, I want to make something clear concerning the age range. Yeah, we will take like 15 up can attend the conference.
Okay, I knew you were going to start from
15 go attend the conference.
Because you have some 15 years old in 12th grade. So 15 years in 9th grade, 10th grade. I mean, they understand very well.
Yeah, and I also want to talk to people out there that this is not just about church, about the kingdom of God. Yeah, so they say, oh, this is my church, my church, my church. You know, we actually open it to everyone from different areas, different or denomination can be part of this conference. Yeah, every church are involved. Yeah, they can also be part because we are opening. We, by the grace of God, want to open the mind through His grace, at least so that people will be enlightened, so that the young people will know what it means to take advantage. Yeah, because we have some of our speakers who will be here, who will be speaking, and those people are coming from, they are caliber of people, they are coming from national sectors. So we also help our young people to open their mind, to build that kind of mindset, that abundant mindset that they can reach as far as those people reach. Yeah, because as we listen to them, it helps us to build ourselves to reach that far. So we urge our youth out there, let it take advantage of it. There will be free entry. They can come so in the morning, 9 o'clock a.m. Yeah.
Pastor Julius teaching you to be pastor?
Yeah.
He teaching you to be pastor? He always like kingdom purpose.
Yeah.
He always like, the kingdom, But I know you becoming like Pastor Julius Dennis. He teaching you how to be pastor.
Minister on a 20 years.
I know because I hear you talking for yesterday. No, I mean always around the kingdom. You say it's open, right? I mean, non-religious.
No, one the thing that I understand about the transformational leadership is a quality of change. You know that as an individual, you should give what you have. Yeah, you should give what you have. If I'm going out there to lead people, I should be able to carry an example of myself. So if I tell somebody, say, I'll be able to do the let them know that I can do it. Yeah. Let them see it through my life because even Jesus was an example of everything that he said. That's one of the clear indication of a transformational person. So it will also help in the process also. So this is why you see I keep pressing because it's about building people up also. Yeah, it's about building people up so that they'll be able to stand a new breed of youth who will be able to stand, a remnant who will be able to stand and be able to bring the change that the nation desire or need.
Oh, yes, I'm so touched. So let's go to Edward. Is it Edward?
Yeah, so
Yeah, Edward. Let's talk about the speakers. Yesterday we had you guys, and not many. Let's say, it's your first time, coming to talk about this. So even things that we talked about yesterday, you can still go over them because maybe you have new people listening and watching as well. So yes, let's talk about the speakers, the topics that will be, taught at the event. Talk about everything that we need to know. We're opening lines for at least 5 minutes. Let people, let the audience interact with you guys.
yeah, so once again, we are encouraging every youth out there to come and drink out of the fountain of knowledge. Come and get imparted, come and get prepared because you are next in line. Yes, we are seeing leaders out there currently. We know there are people that are proceeding rightly and there are people that are in error, and you being next in line, you cannot just sit and watch. You have to start getting prepared. Most especially taking the example of those that are rightfully in line. So we are saying come and get impacted, come and experience from those that are already there and they are rightfully doing what they are supposed to do so that you can take on after them. People often say experience is the best teacher, but for me, I believe experience are in books, experiences are in conferences, and experiences we get them from motivational stories. So you don't have to wait to be in the situation before you say, "Oh, I got experience from it." Come and get the experience through narrations of stories, motivational stories. Come and get inspired so that we have the ability within us as young people.
Yeah.
We often hear the saying, we are the next generation, we are the future leaders. Yes, you are the future leader, but if you are not prepared, you cannot lead. So you have to follow the example of those that are in leadership, those that are leading currently. So we are saying, come and get an experience from someone like Mrs. Sarah Beslo Yanti. Yes, she's currently our foreign affairs minister, and then we know her workings with the United Nations. She started like a youth as us, or like us. She started like us. She grew up like every one of us is growing up, and then she attained to such a height. She didn't do it by magic. She did it by principles she surrounded her life with. So listening to such a person, getting inspired from such a person, I think you can attain your heart and even go beyond what she has done in Liberia or in the world at large.
Sure.
So we are encouraging every one of us again.
You want to mention Madam Sarah?
Yes.
Yeah, other speakers as
Yeah,
well.
so we have a lot of speakers coming, right? So Chair says something, they'll clarify something quickly. So it's like this, right? When you look at the guests that we have in the speak, everyone on it come from a different perspective.
Okay.
So you have someone talking about character, counselor, the man one there. You saw someone talking about integrity. You will see counselor in Balen one there. It's also Ansama Dancia, you will find him there, and you even find Mr. Benende in their place. So if you come into talking about kingdom building, mindset, or having a general or something, you will find Pastor Julius in this.
Yeah, you'll be talking about kingdom.
Leadership.
But this pastor usually keep talking about kingdom. Yeah, that's where you're getting it from.
Yeah, so the kingdom principle
Okay.
that he be talking about is not just based on Christian, no.
Okay.
He's talking about religion as a whole large, he will be
Okay.
discussing it. And also people been of late they've been asking us the question that is it all about church, and we keep telling them no, but then they ask you why is it that we have it in the church?
In the church. That was my question
Yes.
yesterday.
So now I'm gonna say this right. This is our second year. We are not charging any amount, and we that are having the program, we are all youth. So now we will need support. We're not taking anything from you. So what we're doing now, we're bringing it out to the public now. So hopefully by next year, people that are at the higher level find this so interesting, or they find it as an interest, then they can help us. So now we need to come up with a fixed amount of rent or hall for the 3 days.
It's expensive.
Yes.
I'm telling you, it's very, very expensive to rent a
So we
hall.
had no option but then to use the place that our fathers asked us to use, Pastor Dennis. We say you guys can use the church.
Okay.
So that's the only reason why you found out we stay using it. But if we are able to raise the amount, definitely we are going to go to a hall. But then when we're trying to make them understand, they feel like, oh, probably we're just saying it because we want to say it. But they don't know the in-depth behind it. So I just told the wise that today, why not just say it's because of financial situation right now.
Financial reason to rent a hall is expensive. Last time I have rented a hall for a program, I know how much I spent for few hours. I spent almost close to 300.
Yeah.
Right in Cinco. And apart from that, most of the events we have, we know how much we can spend on hall rental. So your group of young people that want impact. I mean, if you want to attend a program, just come. Because if you were not able to pay 900 for 3 days.
Just 3 days.
No, you don't get money.
And when you find out that most of the hall that you're paying the 900 for, they were not telling you say you should buy a few for the 3 days.
Yeah, you have to pay this one, you have to pay that one. And
it's just the second year, and then people just saying we want most of the time you hear like you say I want to memoir your one. It's not, we are not even thinking about, the problem about it is that a lot of us, we still carry the church mentality.
And what is that?
The church mentality is a religious mindset.
Okay.
But now, the intent of this is to tell us that we are not doing church, we are doing kingdom. And we as a young people, we want them to understand that we are not just saying we're from this region or we're from this religion. We are telling them that we are a movement.
Okay.
So if you're doing ministry, it's different for you doing church. So that's a mistake a lot of people made. So I believe that if you will come tomorrow, then you will understand the difference between a church and a ministry.
Okay.
And then
so now the difference between church and ministry, but then you having a conference to the church, that's a serious problem now. Okay. But I mean, it should not be a problem. Yeah, please. You don't see the bit. Please come and attend a conference. I will be there and let's meet. Let's chill. Because you're going to be impacted. Just imagine the kind of speakers that will be there. Just imagine taking 5 minutes. Look, 5 minutes of someone who have wealth of knowledge talking to you. You know what that means? Are you going to take alone? You have excuse me. You're going to have should they come with part? Pain.
Okay.
I mean, talk about that. Did you not take notes?
So what we did to tell you that we are so interested in the youth coming, we will be providing pen and copy book for you. And
Can you imagine?
Just so you can come. That's all.
Imagine that. It's too free.
Yeah.
Why is it too free? We don't value free things in Liberia. So I'm a witness to that.
Yes. So I believe for me, the perspective beyond this, I believe that this is the second year. So now what I think that I seen that we're going is where in the next 2 or 3 years from now, we'll not be having people coming again. We that have sat under the people for like maybe the next 3 or 2 years will be the one teaching. And then for that point, now then you guys will see that it's necessary. Then we will put tax to it. Okay. But for now, we want to tell you that come and be a part of us. So that when we reach that level, it will not just be us that will give for it, that will be teaching the other people, right? But you yourself can teach. But people are not still understanding it, but I pray that you come in and you see for yourself.
Okay, so please let us meet at the Tabernacle Refuge. Yes, let's meet there tomorrow morning.
function we're doing on School Road. And then another thing, I want listeners out there, if you have a social media account, you can hit the Media for the Mind platform and then witness our last year conference.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Media for the
Last
mind.
year conference.
All right. So you announced numbers.
Yeah.
Please do it. Maybe somebody will be missing the direction. They need help.
Okay, so everybody will gonna give their contact, so it will be so easy that if you calling me, if my number is busy, you're able to call the next person.
Okay, please
So
do.
I will read my number 0778
You just
74.
will call it number. You get all the boys they calling you. No, I'm kidding, man. I'm kidding.
0778
Yeah.
74 70 76. 0778
No,
74
excuse me. Take it
76.
easy. Take it easy.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
74
0.
74
Uh-huh.
70 76. 0778.
Okay, again.
0778
Uh-huh.
74
Uh-huh.
7076.
Okay, Mr. President.
Yeah, my number is 0775
Uh-huh.
06 7640.
Again.
0775 06 7640.
Okay.
And then we got 0886 82 3456.
Okay.
0886 82 3456.
I think people already start calling me.
Okay, so you can call for direction, but let's take few callers. Few calls right now. 777 0777 253 is the number to call. You want to find out something about the conference, upcoming conference tomorrow. Yeah, let's meet at the Tabernacle Refuge Ministry right opposite Truth FM. Yeah, I said I should call me for direction. Because when you call me for direction, you're not getting it. Yeah. Come to Truth FM and look right in front of you. When you say you take your back to Truth FM, you look in front, there's a road right there.
Yeah, right on the road.
Or you call the numbers.
Yeah.
So you call the number now. So you ask question. We're closing down on this. If you got all of the information, well, fine. So let's meet tomorrow. Don't sit over there playing check or playing Ludo. Putting sorry to say, putting your money in things that will not benefit you. Yeah, discussing things that you either you get all the solution to that problem. Let's meet tomorrow at Tabernacle Refuge Ministry for a 3-day of enlightenment, right?
Yeah.
You'll be built.
Add a middle age up.
Sure.
Like that was saying our
Very well.
conference.
Very well. So the numbers have been announced. And if we want you to lose, then we can't sit down here and be looking for you and say, oh, the person lost. So call the number that, those numbers that were announced, and then you get the direction. Let's meet tomorrow. I'm going up there. I will be there tomorrow. Let's meet and have fun and learn as well. Yeah, so yes, I think the everything you said, people have understood it, and we're all going to be there tomorrow.
So
all right, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so we gotta go. You want to say your party comment? Let's say something before you go.
So from my end, I'm appealing to all the females out there, please, because nowadays it's like they're saying that we as female we can be the front page or we can be in front of stuff, right? But I want you to see Sarah Bessoyanti as Minister Sarah Bessoyanti as an inspiration. So I'm appealing to the females to come so that they can be impacted too.
Women go there, go be part of it. Young women, you get outside. Okay.
And also, I'm just appealing to the public that we change the mindset that everything is like church. Okay. The only reason why find out that most of the time you'll find youth of church doing this is not because of the church, but it's because we believe that leadership staff on there.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Thank you. Yes, Mr. President, quickly.
Gonna wrap up. Let me see. So, to everybody out there, we are saying, come and get impacted. Come and be next in line for leadership. Don't sit there. It is no longer the future, but the future is now. We should take charge now so that we be prepared.
Okay.
Thank you very much. We want to say to our young people out there, take advantage of this opportunity because There is something that I learned from the scripture. It said, the lack of knowledge, my
Mm-hmm.
people perish.
Mm-hmm.
He said, because they reject knowledge, I will reject them.
Hmm.
And we don't want you to be rejected. So take advantage. At least let that leadership potential in you come out, so that you become an agent of change to where you find yourself, to that sector, to where you want to go. Because there are some who will trust to become a lawyer, a doctor, ministers, representative, president, so that we will be effective.
Okay.
Please let us take advantage of it.
Yeah. So Chief Chris is saying I want to say with this before you leave. Don't mind his face. I mean, he's cool.
Okay.
Don't mind his face. He's one of the most flexible presidents
How
in
you
the world
guys
right
doing?
now.
So thank you for
I
you
think you
guys.
acted with Victoria last year. You were the one. You came. I was
Yeah,
here.
Yes,
Don't mind his
she's
face.
much bigger now.
Yeah, don't mind his face. He's actually smiling in his heart. All right. See you guys tomorrow.
Okay, thank you so much.
Make a woman go mad. He wants and keep on. Get the meaning of the new one. You and entertainment. That's the you messed up. Yes, love. Did you see that I see us perfect? I know I'm on tonight. My hips don't lie. Starting to feel it's fine. All the attraction, the tension. Did you see that perfection? Boy, I can see
your body moving.
time and a half now. I don't really know what I'm doing. Did you see what happened? My will of everything have come to fail now, fail now. See, you know I can, but I can't tell you. Too hard to break.
Okay, so welcome to this segment, and it's going to be interactive. So let's hear this one. Okay, the law is the law. So let's get into the discussion now on this one. The Supreme Court, as it may have been told, ruled against the appointment at LTA, NAFA, National Registry, Identity Registry, Identification Registry, and the National Lottery. Can you imagine? Lottery of the tenure position, what people. Anyway, so the Supreme Court, so the Supreme Court said, as a matter of fact, at 4:30, we joined the National Elections Commission to give provisional results for NIMBA and that of Grand Julia counties in the by-election. But this one, the Supreme Court said the appointments at those government entities were procedurally wrong and call on the president to withdraw withdraw the appointments. And you know, people celebrating all over yes, when you win case or cases like this one, you celebrate. So, but on the other side, Wilson Tape of the Environmental Protection Agency lost. So it actually 1-3. 3 in favor of 3 against Boaka, 1 in favor of him. So, but here we move. How is the presidency going to address this situation. He's going to work with people that he does not want to work with. But because of the law, this is going to happen. But what happens to those who are jubilating now that yes, they won the case against the president? You know, you don't want to be disliked by the president, especially or by your boss, especially in a professional area. Yeah, you can be professional. The first and foremost things, some of them were not professional. If I were any of them, I would not have, especially those who were seen campaigning, I wouldn't have filed a complaint or a case against the government. Because you misbehave. You're protected by law that you are among few government officials that don't work at the will and pleasure of the president, even though that president has the power to appoint you. The word tenure, it means you are protected. You got a particular time to finish. But in the middle of this particular time, you're seen taking side in an electoral process. I'm not saying all. I didn't see everyone campaigning. But NAFA, the video there at the LTA, Mr. Aki SAAH is there, and he was having a nice time. Now, the law creating all these tenure positions is that you can be fired for cause. And interestingly, the cause that you be fired is not mentioned in any of our legal documents. So, the fact, in my opinion, the fact that the Supreme Court said there are procedural error, in my opinion, the president has to just follow and use his legal office, the legal advisors, to follow the procedure and go ahead. It is simple. There's a song that says your delay is not your denial. Now, you die today, or you delay your death today, or your death is delayed today for tomorrow. It's just meaningless. Especially when you're in captivity. It's just meaningless. And it's going to be embarrassing now because, okay, you're there. You're there. You're there. Of course, you have to pay that respect to the president who does not want you there. You have to report to the president who does not want you dead, but the law says you should be there because the president misstepped legally. So you're there. For me, the best way out is that you score a point against the #1 office in the republic. All you need to do now is to resign. The record says straight. Resign so that you cannot be removed for cause. And it will go from one generation to the other. You versus the government in this Supreme Court opinion. It will go, and in fact, in legal arguments in court, references now will be made. But it's going to be an unfavorable environment to operate as a professional person. Simple term, Musa Bede and I signed a consultancy agreement, open-ended. It ended up by saying, as long as the CEOs deems it necessary, they can give additional responsibility. You're there as long as you wish. We enter into agreement as long as the both parties wish. So as long as, but these are the things you're not supposed to do. You're not supposed to take money to get at a political opponent. 1. Don't blackmail. All news items should be 2 sides. Yeah, I am. I'm doing the opposite. Then I'm removed. So, oh, Mr. Bader, you remember you said we should stay. I should stay here as long as I wish, because I'll return home not as an employee, now, but as a consultant. As long as you wish, you can stay here. And I, the CEO, I can give additional responsibility inside the consulting agreement. Then I'm resisting. Why are you removing me? You say, as I have not wished to leave, but I'm caught in violating. So out of it, I run to the court, and the scenario as we speak, as we see, I win Mr. Benedict in court. Then I'm here, and this man comes here once a while. And when he comes, I'm one of those who go to the gate to meet him, and we go into my office. How am I going to how is he going? So what am I going to tell him? How am I going to send him proposals for the upliftment of this institution? You know, there's some classroom orientation, if you go through it, you need to adapt it to the everyday life. If you don't, no matter how educated you are, you look like a person who is minimally educated. It's a professional area. And I'm not mentioning my word. I got one of my friends who is affected. In fact, two of my friends who are affected. One, Garrison Yellow. Two, Patrick Honor. No, Garrison in this case. So I got an audio on him here where he declared support for Mr. Weir, and then making reference to the late Amos Sawyer, that Sawyer did it for Ellen, they had nothing, so he would do it. Yeah. So on that end, in my opinion, I think my good friend Mr. Yolu, especially when it comes to governance, the act for which it was the reason for which it was created, he's made a history for himself. And if I were him, I would say goodbye. Is the election commission ready now? Okay. So we will join the election commission and come back in jiffy. I know it's not going to take long. I see they got sign language interpreter now.
Yeah, no, he has been there.
He has been there, but the camera has not been picking it up.
No, you just forgot.
Oh, okay.
Yes, because at the time he used to be like interpreting the noise, and then he said, "But what he say?" Yeah, on the radio. You're on the radio. It's supposed to be here.
You see the policeman.
That's a play, chief. That computer get problem.
You missed the place.
0.81%. Current active managed young LRP votes obtained 300 constitution 4.28%. 3-year data in EFFF votes obtained 84 constitution 1.20%. Token senior Jeremiah Bravo independent votes obtained 2,007 constitution 9.47%. William Thompson B. ALF votes obtained 491 constituting 7.00%. Total valid votes 7,015 constituting 100%. Total invalid votes 165. Total vote 7,188. That is 60. 7,000. These are the results from the county election district number 1. I will now read the results of the
157 polling places of a total of 736 polling places, constituting 21.33%. Candidates: Group B, Thomas S. RNC. Votes obtained 520, constituting 2.12%. Koga Samuel Gongwin, PUP. Votes obtained 3,737, constituting 15.23%. Selector Armstrong Gobek, Lionel. Votes obtained 317, constituting 1.29%. And Twayen Junior Nya D, UP. Votes obtained 19,966, constituting 81.36%. Total valid votes 24,540, constituting 100%. Total invalid votes 501. Total votes 25,041. These were the results from the Nimba County Senatorial by-election just conducted. I thank you.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Members of the press.
Education, the Unity Party is the lead, but it's just 100 polling places out of 700, 100 plus out of 700 are polling places. So we got a long time to wait for the final results. But interestingly, I didn't see a candidate of the CDC in Grand Jide County, even in Nimba. I don't know why the CDC decided not to field candidates, but well, Grand Jide being one of his vote-rich area, I don't know why they didn't field a candidate in Grand Jide County. So, but that's coming from the National Elections Commission. Tomorrow, hopefully, we'll go to the Election Commission once again. So here we are. As I said, yes. If I were any of those government officials that have been backed by the Supreme Court's ruling not to be removed by President Boakai, this is the moment to resign. And it's going to go a long way. But you stay there, and I'll give you an elementary example of what could happen eventually. If I stay here, that is, if it happened between my boss and myself, and stay here, if he comes, why am I going to tell him? According to the TOR, I'm supposed to do or proposals read out for the upliftment of this. Who am I sending it to? The man who does not want me there. But the law says I should stay there. It's not going to be a favorable working condition for them. That is simple and straight to the point. And for President Boakai, all is not lost. The fact that the law says you can dismiss for a cause, well, let the law tell me what kind of cause is that. But I can choose my own cause. One of those causes could be, well, you violated the sanctity of the tenure position. You campaign. You participated. These are pieces of evidence all over the place. That's cause. Look at the LTA. They don't even know what's going on with their headquarter project. One day is 2 million, another day is 4 million. 4 million, half is given already to the vendor. The vendor is a foreign business person. Half is given, but there is In fact, no foundation. Just started a week ago. And then the inconsistency in telling us how, where, who you gave the contract or how much does it cost. Can be a cost. The other one they talk about the TIA fees and stuff like that. Well, the technicians will look into it, the auditor will look into it. But the president has got several weapons against this one, except that according to the Supreme Court, there was some procedural error. So, I'm the president, Bushi Ben Keita, and others, legal advisors, I need to see you people. What procedural error did I make in appointing? And I accept the Supreme Court's ruling. But what procedural error? And the burden is now on you people, my legal advisors, that you tell me how to go about. But these people cannot, I can't supervise these people because they violated the laws creating the entity at which they were. It's simple. So stop jumping all over and celebrating. Celebrating, stop. It's not yet over yet. It's not over yet. Legally, yeah, the Supreme Court. And the good thing about it is that you're not going to take any appeal. The Supreme Court opinion is final. I say you go to ECOWAS court. Are there law provisions that the government can go to ECOWAS court? In my opinion, don't waste our time on this one. The causes are there to let these people go. The reason why I keep saying it is that it was a flagrant disrespect to the law, and it was so tempting and a demonstration of arrogance. But these officials in the last government at the expense of the Liberian people. How can a commissioner of a security installation, the Liberia Telecommunication Authority, dress in a regalia or party regalia and wave victory in arrogance to the opposing side? How? Where you see that? But you know what? Hey, you people who... This is a demonstration that the law, Liberia is getting there. Liberia is getting there. The rule of law. We're just about to transition to the United States report on Liberia. I will read for you what the U.S. report say about the justice system in Liberia. We still got more to do. There's just one in the drop. We got more to do. Congratulations to those who sought the means to go to the court. Congratulations to the president and the government for again adding to its judicial credentials, not necessarily the United Party-led government, but the country as a whole. Country as a whole. Country report on human rights practices Liberia, 2023. And Mr. President, I don't know whether you're listening or people who have your ears are listening. You need to read this and take cue from it. You inherited. It is during your tenure. This report is not about your stewardship. It is about the last government stewardship, 2023. You will realize that yes, at some point we became reckless of our own country and own constitutional mandate. The reason why we will hold this government responsible next year if actions are not taken to overturn some of these observations of this very powerful country. I will ask Magdalene to read out.
Why is it?
Yeah. Executive summary. You can see from there?
Yeah, I just need you to turn the computer.
You can see there?
Yeah.
Okay. Executive summary.
Are you going to share it with me on my WhatsApp? So
I'm not on WhatsApp yet right now.
you can copy it.
2023 country report on human rights practices Liberia.
All right.
Bureau of Democracy, Human Rights and Labor executive summary.
So there were no significant changes in the human rights situation in Liberia during the year. Significant human rights issues included credible reports of arbitrary or unlawful killings, including extrajudicial killings, torture, or cruel, inhuman or degrading treatment or punishment by the government or on behalf of the government, harsh and life-threatening prison conditions, serious problems with the independence of the judiciary, serious restrictions on freedom of expression and media freedom, including violence of threats of violence against journalists and censorship, serious government corruption, extensive gender-based violence, including domestic or intimate partner violence, sexual violence and female genital mutilation, cutting, laws criminalizing consensual same-sex conduct between adults, which were enforced, crimes involving violence or threats of violence targeting lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, and
Or
intersex persons, and systematic restrictions on workers' freedom of association. The government did not take credible steps to identify and punish officials who may have committed human rights abuses.
Excellent.
Can we go further?
Excellent. So let's
Oh, my
look at the
eyes.
executive summary.
Yeah.
Your eyes?
I strain too much.
Oh, sorry, but your eyes are big enough to capture those things. I'm the one supposed to be doing that.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is the summary. It says the government did not do much to train 2005, no, not 2005, 2018, 19, 20, 21, 22. Did not do much to turn the 22 report around. Significant.
Yeah.
Rights for the integrity of the person.
Respect.
Respect. Arbitrary deprivation of life and other unlawful or politically motivated killings. We all deny it in this place here. People said, somebody said, someone who just got married in line of his duty, escorted the president to Nimba, sat down on his chair and said, I'm fed up with life, and fired himself in the head 3 times with an automatic rifle. When the ordinary people said it, people said, it's possible. It's possible. Councillor Tiawan Gonglo came here on State of the Nation and he said there are pieces of evidence that this man was chased as if a hunter was after an animal. Today, the widow still hasn't had justice. So these things are coming up now. On January 20th, an officer of the Armed Forces of Liberia, Abu Kone, allegedly arrested, tortured, and killed Abraham Hansen Ware after he allegedly burglarized a private residence. Kone, along with several unidentified accomplices, remained at large at year's end. The AFL soldier is still left, according to the United States report. Disappearances. By the grace of the Almighty God, in the year 2023, there were no reports of disappearances by or on behalf of government authorities. By the grace of God. torture and other cruel, inhumane, or degrading treatment or punishment and other related abuses. There were reports government authorities physically abuse peaceful civilians, including persons in custody or seeking protection. There were also reports of rape and sexual abuse by government agents. Oh, but Mr. Walker, this government has left already. They left, and they're not going to be bothered about responding to this one anymore. And you know, they comprehensively release this report. When we have time tomorrow, we'll go into the labor sector. Because the Ministry of Labor seems to be now a dumping ground for someone who has a human rights report and human rights issue and is appointed as Justice Ministry, but based on human rights issue, you will withdraw and sent to Ministry of Labor. Second time in consecutively, Charles Gibson was appointed Minister of Justice because of some issues, human rights and stuff like that. Out of the public outcry, he was withdrawn and sent to Ministry of Labor. Again, President Bouakai has done the same thing with Councillor Kura, from Justice again to Labor. So when you go to Labor, or in my opinion, you should try to change the status quo. Change it around, but read the labor sector. Jerome Colley, you listening?
It's beyond.
It's beyond. Why you keep sending me messages and all like
No, that preaching is sending this down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mess. Man, what do you want to go? You continue with the reading?
It's long. Oh.
Yeah.
Denial of fair public trial. They all, and that is the justice system. Denial of, let me tell you something. I let Madeline read this one.
Which one?
Because myself running out of energy.
Okay.
What happening? The United States government is reporting that judges are taking, or the election that judges are taking bribes, and defense and prosecution councils are colluding to deny individuals with less purchasing power justice. This should not go unnoticed by the Liberia National Bar Association. Please read.
The Constitution and law provided for an independent judiciary, but the government generally did not respect judicial independence and impartiality.
Impartiality.
Yes, thank you. So judges reportedly solicited bribes to try.
I want you to shut with this one. There's a component in the media. When you reach to something very great, you need to push it so the public they're not seeing you on the one you want to feel your yes.
Judges reportedly solicited bribes to try cases, grant bail to detainees, award damages in civil cases, or acquit defendants in criminal cases. Defense attorneys and prosecutors reportedly directed defendants to pay bribes to secure favorable decisions from judges. Prosecutors and jurors ought to have court staff place cases on the docket for trial. Some judicial officials and prosecutors appeared subject to pressure, and the outcome of the trials appeared to be predetermined. Imagine, especially when the accused persons were politically connected or socially prominent.
Politically connected, socially prominent. You go into court. I got a man on my farm. He's a neighbor. This man's son He bought a new. He's a sugarcane farmer.
Okay. Yeah.
This man, for security reason, I will not announce his name because he's in the security sector and he's seeking justice. This man bought a new motorbike for his son, 21-year-old, and his friends chartered him. They wanted to go to Morovia, just around the checkpoint area in Swemeka. They set off from Morovia. When they went, not even midway, they asked him to detour. They said they want to pick up their water pump machine on the other side. When they went off the road, they told the man, park the bike, gave us the key, and the guy resisted. And they started to fight him. He overcame one of them. The one that he overcame gave the instruction to a colleague, said, shoot the man. They had a single barrel already loaded. The guy who is giving the instruction is an acquaintance of the motorbike owner. He killed his friend. They went and sold a motorbike for $200. A brand new motorbike, $850. This father had to go and collect his son's remains in pool of blood, bathing out, wrapping up, and find a vehicle to give him a befitting burial in Totota. He came back, used a security skill, and arrested all two of them. All two. They are now in custody at Tottenham Breck. But guess what? He explains his story. Sometimes, from one point to the other, court officials will have to ask him to put gas in the motorbike to move from one point to the other. Come on, who does that to a bereaved person already? Who does that?
Heartless,
I mean, the man said before they could put the guys in jail, and up to the time he left Tottenham Breck, he has spent over $80. State security did not help him to track down. He used his own security technique to track down at two different intervals. One here at Coca-Cola factory and the other all the way on the other side. So the case is set for the first week in May. And this man is all over looking for money. And I told him, well, you got to hold on to the law. Let the law be the law. And he said, hey, my experience, just to process them for court, I spent over $80. He didn't name the judge, but he said the court officials in Tottenham Breck. When they want to go to this place here, they want gas in the... Come on, who is freaking responsible to put gas in your operation motorbike? And when I am the defendant? Too many things happening in this country.
Too many things, though.
Too many things. All of this information given by the United States government might not be true, but sometimes your personal experience, you can be tempted to agree with some of these reports. It's already after 5. Tomorrow we'll continue.
Yeah, especially on this report.
On this one. We will continue on this one and we will solicit your input. But with a clarion call to the president, next year by this time, if some of these things don't change, then that means Liberia will not be the only stopping point. Every year at this time, the United States releases reports. I don't know, we have an embassy in Washington. I don't know when we'll release their own human rights report.
Focus on your own.
Human rights report.
I had an interaction with a police officer at Central. I will not, tell you the specific department, but I wanted to do one or two things, that while I told you of my lessons. So when I went there, this woman was actually asking the guys to pay for marker, so she can write.
The marker.
Yeah. because she said the one she was using, everything finished, so she needed new ones. So I was like, but we're responsible to pay. You want us come here be paying for it? I mean, so.
But some, it's your personal. Everybody has personal experience.
Yeah, then it's talking about asking.
Yeah.
And then she said, "Oh, you want to put it on? You want put it on it? You want to carry it?"
Everybody has personal experience.
Yeah.
A notorious land dealer called Reginald Pugh, a criminal land dealer. Reginald Pugh, and I'm saying this to tell all of you people who this man is doing business with, that you should not embarrass yourself to purchase land henceforth from Reginald Pugh. This man.
Okay.
This guy is all over the place reselling people's property. And I got victimized. And I decided to take judicial action. Yeah, man. I will not tell you where. The sheriff will go to arrest this criminal. I will sometimes be on the radio here. The sheriff will be calling me. Oh, but I see the transportation here. Or sometimes, most of the time you see me, I walk out. So the last time, I don't know whether it was good to do. I had to wire money to her to pay her way from one point to the other, as if it is my responsibility. Yeah.
Systems
yes, sometimes the leadership in the judicial may not be aware, but the underlayer officials. And I told her one day, one of these days, I was fed up. I said, you don't even know who you're doing this thing to. I got your name, your number, everything. What are you demanding me to pay your way to go and arrest somebody who is reselling my property, and you know under the law, criminal conveyance is a crime under the law. Those are the people you're supposed to be looking for. But yeah, I had to facilitate the arrest of that criminal. And I'm calling him criminal because he had to come to apologize to me the last time that, yeah, he did it and he's sorry.
You accepted?
I accepted and warned him not to ever.
Is he still a criminal?
Maybe a former criminal, but a criminal in the making again.
yeah, man. I mean, even the hospitals, how you call it, ambulances, people have to put gasoline or fuel in it to transport their, their friends or family or whoever connected to them. It's actually wrong. Somebody already going through stress and you say they should put. Yeah, we need gas. And
it's all over now under the judiciary. We'll come to the health.
I mean,
the health sector, the labor sector, the media sector. You hear tales of pieces of information that we think in a civilized country like ours, it should not be something that we.
I think we just have to bring everything and put in the fire.
Yeah, you need that's your assignment between now and tomorrow. I'm telling you now.
Yes, sir.
The public is hearing. Thank you for telling me that we need to print it.
Yeah, because
those of you who want to read it and you have access to the internet, just Google United States Human Rights Report on Liberia 2023. If you don't put 2023, it will give you several options, several reports. Just put 2023, it will distinguish them. Thank you so much for the lineup. See you tomorrow.
Yes, see you tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow by the grace of God.
Yes. Thank to all of you. Tomorrow, we'll make it topical. We ran out of time. Sorry about that. But we had to do it and give you. So, the headlines will be on tomorrow. This is where we call our home. And we so cherish it. Because one of these days, we will all sing in the old Negro spiritual, free at last. Thank God Almighty we're free at last. See you tomorrow.
Let freedom reign, and when this happens, when we allow freedom reign, when we let it reign from every village and every hamlet, we will be able to speed up that day when